Namaste. Let us understand why forgiveness needs to be done. Forgiveness is to be done for ourselves. It's a myth that by forgiving others we do good for them. No, the person who gets the most benefited by doing forgiveness is they themselves. You have those thoughts, that anger, that hatred inside you. So when you do the forgiveness, you are removing the garbage out from yourself. So who gets benefited the most? It is you who gets benefited the most. So imagine that you are living in a room filled with garbage. Can you? If the garbage is, say, around 2, 3 days, 4 days, 10 days old, it is really not possible for anyone to stay in a room filled with garbage. They'll get nausea, vomiting, headache, breathing problem, and what not. Imagine what we are doing to our organs inside. Our emotional center is over here where the gut is there. Now, here we are holding all the anger, hurt, resentment, restlessness, lack of forgiveness, all negativity for ourselves and others from years together. 10, 20, 30, 40 years together over here. So what will happen to the vital organs that are present over here? Our stomach, liver, pancreas, to a certain extent heart, lungs, intestine. They eventually start to face different issues. And then people experience either they have constipation, acidity, liver related issues, diabetes, BP related issues, heart blockage, and digestion related issues. So what basically we are doing by holding anger is troubling ourselves the most. So what can you do? Just let go. I know it is very easy to say, let go, forgive. But if you do it in a very simple format that I'm going to tell you now is, if you do it in that format, it is easier. I know it's, when I heard about this form of forgiveness, being an engineer, I thought, how can someone forgive in this way? How will that help me? But I learned this form of forgiveness when I basically learned energy healing out of curiosity, that how can someone remove pain by swaying hands in the air. So when I knew that if my wrist is paining, I'm just doing like this and my wrist pain is getting reduced. So I said there's no harm in trying out this form of forgiveness, wherein we don't really have to go and say sorry to the person who has hurt us, or forgive the person whom we might have done something wrong. See, that is also a good thing to do. But when the mistake is of the other person, and when you go and say sorry, they treat you like shit. They treat you like, oh, I knew you were always wrong. So that is not what we want to do with forgiveness. We want to forgive so that we remove all this garbage out from our mind, our heart, our consciousness, and then we basically go ahead and do things in right way. So in this form of forgiveness, what we do is we keep our hands in Namaste position. We recall all the people who have hurt us in front of ourselves, and then see the same kind of electricity, or what we say soul in spiritual language, so that the same kind of soul is there in us and in the other person, or we can say the electricity that keeps us going on, it's the same in the person and in us. So we salute that purity inside the person. and then we forgive the person, because mistakes do happen. We make mistake, everyone make mistakes, so we forgive the person. But the one thing that we need to remember is we are forgiving for ourselves. I'll come to the why part later. So we forgive, we bless, let everything be fine for the person and for ourselves. And then we say the Shanti mantra. If you don't want to say Shanti mantra, you can just keep this and chant whichever God's name that you believe in, and just wipe it off, all the negativity from your mind. Similarly, when we hurt people, we go on thinking, we go on cursing, blaming ourselves. We are not focused on what we really want to do. In that case, we repeat the same thing, seek forgiveness from the person, bless the person, bless ourselves, and again wipe it off. These two things are still little easy to do. The third step in this forgiveness is to forgive oneself for the mistakes that we have done knowingly and unknowingly. We go on cursing, blaming ourselves. See, till the time we are cursing or blaming ourselves, we can not really focus on what we really want to do in our life. We cannot give our 100% to our targets for our success. So it is really important that we forgive ourselves with a firm affirmation that we will not repeat the same mistake. We learn the lessons from the mistakes that we have done. And then again, say Shanti mantra and wipe it off. Let's do it. Hands in Namaste position. Recall the people who have hurt you in front of you. Repeat after me. Atma Namaste. I salute divinity in you. Mistakes do happen. I forgive you for hurting me, causing pain to me, and I seek forgiveness for having hurt you knowingly or unknowingly. Hands in blessing position. May we all be blessed at all levels. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Wipe it off. I forgive myself for the mistakes that I have done, with an affirmation not to repeat it again. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Wipe it off again. And I practice it. So when I did it for the first time, it felt like, I don't know, am I going crazy or what? But then I said, okay, I felt a little good inside over here. I felt a little lightness, and it's something new, something different kind of feeling I never had before, I felt. So I said, let me do it and see what happens. I was happier. My relationship with my daughter, with my family improved, and within a month of practicing this, along with the breathing technique that I have earlier told, I came out of the giddiness that I used to feel when I was stressed out. My BP used to drop. So all those things stopped in just 1 month. No further investment, no money required. You need your time and you need to do this. See, we clean our cells properly head to toe every day, even brush our teeth twice a day. So there is certain things that we need to do to clean our mind, to clean our conscience, and to clean our thoughts, emotions and feelings. It's a small thing that you can do. You can download YPV Sadhana app from Play Store. Practice it. Group practices are even powerful. You can join 9:50 p.m. to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday. My session, I'll have the link in description as well as in comment section. You can join that. It's free without charge, and do it for yourself. I'll be answering questions and doubts related to forgiveness in my next video. So if you have any doubt, drop it in comments and I'll address them in the next video. Now let us clear the information regarding how will this forgiveness help us. First thing is, it will make you feel lighter. It helps people with constipation, acidity, asthma, BP problem, liver related issues, stress related issues, depression. In fact, I've helped many of my patients with all these problems and they have found it beneficial. So next time when you have any argument with anyone, you're not feeling good or you're having headache, remember to do this forgiveness. You'll be surprised by doing this 1-2 minute kind of forgiveness. Your headache and the feeling of not feeling good will just go off. So this forgiveness helps us in multiple ways to be healthier physically, emotionally and mentally. Thank you for listening to me, and if you like this video, do practice forgiveness, share it with people who you care, and make this world a better place.